Good morning. It's happy Monday. My name is Manuela. This is Sunny, and we are going to do a workout today. All you need is a mini band, your yoga mat, and I'm going to use 5-pound weights. I have some 9-pound weights I might use as well, but you don't need them. Just use something that gives you a little bit of resistance, even if you do like a couple filled water bottles or something. So we're going to get started in a minute, but I'm just going to give you guys a chance to get your stuff ready. Did you want to talk before we get started? We've got another month of lockdown, stay at home, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to be doing these workouts every Monday at 8 and Thursday at 8 as well. The Thursdays will be yoga though. So they're both necessary. The yoga is good to stretch, and these classes are good for strengthening. We focus a lot on abs, shoulders, and bum. So let's get started. I'll let the cat go. He's been saving my life through this quarantine, I'm telling you. Okay. Come to the center of the mat. So as we're here, step your feet out wide, turn your toes out, spread your toes, and as you inhale, hold on a second, bend your knees, and as you exhale, straighten the legs. So we're inhaling to bend, exhale to straight. As you straighten your arms as well. So exhale, straight arms, inhale, bend, exhale, straight. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here and pulse. Now, as we're pulsing, the knees stay wide, the glutes go and get engaged, and the tailbone points down. Now, upper back is strong. Shoulder blades draw back, spread your toes, and really use the outer edge of your foot. So think about lifting the arches of your feet. Keep going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab our hand weights. I'm going to grab the 5 pounds to start. Get your feet so they're right in line with your hips, toes point forward, hands right in front of your thighs facing inward. Inhale to prepare, squeeze through the belly as we exhale, arms out wide. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep going. So we really want to just get some movement, some fluid going into the shoulder joint. So this doesn't need to be heavy, but go a little slower and act like it's heavy so that you can really get some engagement going into the muscles of the shoulders and upper back. And then check with the alignment of your legs. Get them right underneath your hips so that you're not leaning over to the side. You got equal effort through both feet, equal effort through both shoulders. And when you exhale, really pull your lower belly in. Last 3, 2, last 1. Holding the dumbbells, we're coming back into that wide squat. Bend at the knees with the inhale, then take the arms down in front of you. Shoulder blades draw back, palms face forward, tailbone points down. Exhale to bend the elbows, inhale to straighten. So we're holding a static, wide squat, and we are using the dumbbells to get strong into the biceps and the upper back. So notice here, you want to think about pulling your shoulder blades down, tailbone pointing down, strong glutes, squeeze through the glutes and widen your knees, spread your toes. And think about the crown of your head reaching up so that you're really tall through your spine. We want to get those biceps tired, keep them moving. It's only a temporary discomfort. We've got 4, 3, good job, last 2, and 1. Come up to stand and come to the back of your mat. Now as we're here, set your feet, toes point forward, ground into your left foot. Inhale, the right foot steps forward, bend the knees, and then exhale, step it back. Stay here, right foot forward, bend, and step back. Inhale, forward bend, exhale, step it back. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. So that left forefoot is our foundation. Pivoting from that foot. So when you step your right foot forward, the left heel lifts, and that's going to give you more movement ability in your left hip flexor. So when you step your right foot forward, make sure that you come up onto the left toes. Last 3, 2, last 1. Hold here at the back of the mat. Reset your shoulders, spread your toes. Inhale. Stay here for the exhales. Lift your left foot, knee. Inhale, step it forward, bend. Exhale, step it back. And keep going. When you're doing this, I don't want you to lean forward. So stepping your foot forward, but keep your head above your tailbone so that you're not leaning into that front leg. The upper back is strong using those dumbbells. Shoulder blades pull down your back. And when you're stepping forward, come up off of that back heel. So that gives you more freedom to the hip flexor. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2. Good job. Last 1. Come back to the back of your mat. Take your dumbbells down. Holding here, grounding your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, inhaling it to plank. Now hold here as we exhale. Firm the belly. Step your feet as wide as your mat. This is gonna give you more stability for the body. Take your right hand to touch your left shoulder. Come back. Left hand, right shoulder. And back. And keep going. Right side, left side. Now as you're doing this, don't let your hips shift. So get really strong into the side abdominals, the front abdominals, thighs engaged, upper back engaged, long through the back of your neck. Last 2 and 1. Hold your plank. Take your knees down. Hands are going to be as wide as your mat. Lift your chest, drop through the hips so that you're in a straight line. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Now with the inhale, bend the elbows wide. Exhale up. Inhale, bend. Exhale up. Good job. Keep going. Inhale, bend. Exhale up. Don't rush. Inhale, bend. Exhale up. This is an abdominal strengthener too, so make sure that the whole core is engaged and strong. You got it. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Good job. Last 1. Stay seated. Grab your hand weights. I'm going to get the 5 pounds once again. Holding the dumbbells, 1 in each hand. We're just staying on the tops of the feet. Hands to the elbows up to the height of the shoulders. Hands holding the dumbbells. Inhale to prepare. Now as we exhale, we're straightening up, the hips lift and the arms straighten. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. So as we're doing this, notice that the elbows land right at the height of the hips and the hands land right above the elbows. So you're really controlling the movement of the shoulders. And then check in with the alignment of the head, so don't let your chin dip forward. Crown of the head is always reaching tall. We're trying to get into the glutes here, so really active. When you lift the hips, squeeze your glutes. This is really good for shaping the quads as well. Keep going. 3, 2. Good job. Last 1. Take your dumbbells down. Lie on your right side. So the right elbow underneath the right shoulder. Ankles are stacked, knees are stacked. As we Inhale, strengthen through your right abdominals and lift your hips up. Now take your left knee up, take your left arm up. Inhale here. As we exhale, we lower back down. The hand touches down, the hips lower, the knees touch. And then exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. So notice what we're doing here. The outer edge of the right foot stays down. The right elbow and hip lift off of the mat. And when you're coming up, squeeze the right glute and push yourself out of the right elbow. Last 3, 2, last 1. We're just switching sides. So flip over onto the left elbow, squeeze through the knees, left shoulder over the left elbow. Inhale, right arm goes up. Now as we exhale, lift your hips, lift your right knee. Inhale to lower down. Come here. Exhale to come up. Inhale to lower down. Exhale, come up. So again, you're pushing with your left elbow and the left abdominal wall. Squeeze when you come up. Think about pulling that left shoulder towards your left hip. And that right knee lifting high so we're getting into the right glute, and the left knee pressing down so we're getting into the left glute. Don't dump into your left shoulder. Last 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Grab, so let's come back up. Grab your dumbbells. And now this time we're going to the front of the mat. Holding your dumbbells, one in each hand. Spread the toes of your left foot. Excuse me. As we inhale, the left foot steps back. Now we're going to hold our lunge, lean forward, take your elbows up to the height of your shoulders. Moving into a tricep extension, exhale, straight arms, inhale, bend. Exhale, straight, inhale, bend. We're in a static lunge, the right foot in front, and keep spreading the toes of the right foot. Squeeze your left glute and keep lengthening the back of your neck. Pull your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Last 3, 2, last 1. Hands down, left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Find your long lunge. Lean forward, elbows up, and continue your extension. Straight arms. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Good job. Upper back is strong. Lower belly is engaged. That right leg is straight. And come up off of your right heel. That's going to give you more freedom of the hip flexor. Keep going. Elbows high. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come forward with that right foot. Take the dumbbells down and grab your mini band. Taking the mini band onto your knees so that it's just like right above the knee joint. Come back onto seated. Feet are going to be in front of you. Hands are going to be behind you. Get your feet so that they're hip distance apart. Spread your toes, spread your fingers. Lift your hips up. Now we're still getting into the triceps here, but I want you to walk your feet wide enough that you can feel the band. Bend your elbows, point them back. Exhale up. Inhale, bend. Exhale up. So you choose how deeply you go. This is a lot of rotation in the shoulder joint. Some of us are a little tight. I know I am, so you're not going to go as far down if it's a little tight. So don't worry about how far down you're going. Just move into the range that you have. Now check in with the band and keep pushing your knees into the band. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Stay seated with the legs long in front. Now I'm going to grab the heavier weight. They're just 9 pounds. They're not that heavy. but grab what you have. Stay seated. Legs are long in front. Hands hold the dumbbells right in front of you, so like you're holding a platter. Reach the arms forward to inhale. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. So we're trying to get into the upper back, the biceps, the shoulders. If the heavier weight is too heavy, just drop it. You can move through the arms without holding a dumbbell. Or if you want to make it less intense, you can also take the lighter weight. Or just keep moving with the weight that you have. Struggle a little bit. It's only temporary. Last 3, 2, last 1. Take the dumbbells aside. Now we're coming back into that reverse table. This time the arms stay straight. Walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Now we're just widening the knees. So you're pushing your hips up and you're pushing your knees into the band. We're getting into the back. We're getting into the glutes. Don't let the band get soft. So when you take your knees back in towards midline, make sure that there's still some resistance on the band. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Now we're keeping the band on. Come back onto your right elbow. We've been here before. It's a little bit different though. This time we're taking the ankles up. The band is still on the knees. Now take the left knee up and down, up and down. So the right hip stays on the floor for this one. The inner ankle or inner heels are touching, and you're pushing the right knee down as much as you're lifting the left knee up. So you're activating both glutes equally. So take the knee up and squeeze the other knee down. Now check in with that right side, that right abdominal wall. Squeeze your abdominal wall. Use that to help protect and help hold up that right side. Keep going. We're trying to tire out that left glute. 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Good job. Come back up to seated, to kneeling. I'm going to take the heavier weight. You choose what works for you. We've been here before. Elbows to the height of the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. So getting into the shoulders, the back, the quads, the glutes. Keep going. Make sure your alignment is correct. So you've got the forearms parallel to the sides of the room. We don't want them to go on a diagonal where the hands get too close to the ears. So you have goalposts by the time that you are bending the elbows. They're at a perfect 90-degree bend. Almost done here. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take your dumbbells aside. Come onto your left side. Knees are bent. We still have the band on the knees. Lift the ankles. Lift the right knee. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. You got it. When you get the knee up, you're pushing the other knee down. Don't sink into that left shoulder. Keep pushing yourself out of that left side. So you're still engaging your left abdominals slightly. More if you can. And the heels, the inner ankles or inner heels are touching. And squeeze from there so that you're really opening up. Right knee up, left knee down. Keep going. Make sure you're using your breath. That's going to help to give you more power internally. 4, 3, 2, good job. Last 1. Come onto your back. Keep the band on the knees. Grab a dumbbell. I'm going to take my 5-pound. Come onto your back with the knees bent, feet planted. Hands holding one dumbbell, one hand on each end. Arms reach back behind you or overhead, whatever feels better on your shoulder joints. As we exhale, curl up. Try to touch your knees with the dumbbell. Inhale, go back. Exhale up. All the air out. Inhale back. Exhale up. Squeeze all the air out. Inhale back. Exhale up. Keep going. Holding it up there for an extra half a second and get that extra squeeze. That's how you're going to get the deepest layers of the abdominal wall. Deepest layers will help to hold more power, more strength in your core. Keep going. Keep going. Hold the next one up. And now we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Really controlled movement. Pull your lower belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take that dumbbell down. Come onto your hands and knees. We're almost done. So now take your band just on top of your knees, so that you're kneeling on it. Come down onto your elbows. Take your right knee straight out to the right and down. Left knee out and down. Right side, left side. Now you're using your forearms to stabilize the body, so don't let yourself rock side to side. So this really requires abdominal strength as well as shoulder strength. Your shoulder girdle, that's going to help to hold you steady. So your shoulders, your chest, your shoulder blades, your abdominal wall, use everything so that you're keeping the movement strictly in the glute. You're not letting the movement get into the spinal joints, just the glutes. Keep going. Keep going, almost done this set. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come up onto the hands. Take your hands a little bit closer to you, and the fingers are pointing inward slightly. So now, lengthen your spine, drop your hips. We've got 10 push-ups. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale up. Inhale, bend. This could be too much on the wrists, depending on the mobility of the wrists and elbows. So if it doesn't feel good, just change the angle of the hands. Maybe walk them a little further apart. Don't hang your head. Don't hunch your shoulders. Draw your lower belly in. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Taking your, come back onto your back. Take the dumbbell. I'm going to use the 5-pound. We're still seated. I know I just said on your back, but seated. And now taking your feet up, like in a reverse tabletop. Then we're holding the dumbbell. One dumbbell, 2 hands. Now take the dumbbell outside the left side of you, up to center and outside the right. Inhale to center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. Now if you find that you're really wobbling side to side with the feet or the legs, you can keep your heels down. But I really want you to think about twisting your whole upper body. So you're not just trying to get the hands outside of your hip, but think about twisting so that the whole chest is facing the side wall when you do your twist. Good job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take the dumbbell down, come onto your back, plant your feet,
Get your feet so that they're just a little bit wider than your hips, but you want to make sure that the band is tight. I've got the band just underneath the hip joint, or above, the knee joint, I should say. Hands beside you. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Lift your hips up. Already you want to feel that the band is tight. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale up. Inhale down. If you want more intensity, you can take your dumbbell, placing it on the pelvis, and using your hands to help stabilize it. Now, the whole time, the band is going to try to pull your knees in. So this is where you work, and keep pushing your knees into the band. And also be aware to lengthen the back the whole time. So think about pointing the tailbone to the ceiling, and just letting your low back flatten a bit more, so that when you bring it back down to the floor, your low back is touching down before your glutes touch down. So you're doing just a slight rounding of your lower back. Keep going. We're trying to get into those glutes, those hamstrings. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Keep your hips down. Take the dumbbell into the left hand. Lift the left arm and take the right hand out to the right, palm down. Inhale to prepare. Now as we exhale, we're taking the left hand outside of the right knee. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, twist. So if you want, the hand can stay towards the ceiling when you come back, or all the way overhead. Exhale up, squeeze. Inhale back. Keep pushing your knees into the band so the legs are still slightly active. Last 3, 2, make sure you get all the air out. Last 1, head down. Right hand takes the dumbbell, right arm to the ceiling. Left palm beside you. This is our last 1. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come up. Squeeze to the left. Inhale down. You choose where that right arm goes. Just make sure you're protecting your shoulder. If you feel that the shoulder is not stable when you take it overhead, then keep it towards the ceiling instead. Use your exhale. Get really strong into that left abdominal wall. Last 5, 4. Good job. Last 3, squeeze the belly. Last 2. Good job. Last 1. We did it. Take the dumbbell down. Take the mini band off. Roll forward. We'll just do a quick stretch, legs straight, and fold over the legs. Breathe into your lower back, and crown is reaching towards your toes. Widen your elbows so we get a little more activation to the upper back. Breathe wide into the side ribs. And let's come back up. Right foot outside of the left thigh. Left elbow in front of the right knee, and twist. Come back to center, right leg long, left foot outside right thigh, right elbow in front of left knee, and twist. And coming back to center. We did it, guys. Thank you for working out with me. We'll do it again Thursday and Monday at 8. Thanks, guys. Okay. I tried to do it on Instagram today for the first time. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. And have a great day. The sun is shining, so that makes me feel a little bit more good with what's going on in the world. Okay, guys, so let me know if you want to do anything specific for our workouts. And we're going to get through this together. Love you guys.
Have a great day.